that thing happened at the end of the last session? Andrew, did you watch the video?
No.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh. Oh.
Damn, I
Oh.
fucking died, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, you died
That's
immediately. Mercury killed you.
alright. This is the end of my story, anyways. It's fine.
He said, "You heretic," and then he like headshot you and you died. Right at the end of right when you left.
That was all according to plan, right, David?
That's what Andrew told me to do, and I was like, okay.
I guess we kill him off.
That's what you wanted to do.
Because he wanted Dunstan to make an appearance again.
Yeah, Dunstan's Spinaltooth is gonna take place as his spiritual ghost. Like he's been piloting Jari the whole time.
That's funny.
Dunstan is actually Relamox under a different alien.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Ratatouille
David?
style. Yes,
Can you hear me?
I can.
So I just lost power at my house.
Oh no!
No.
So I'm on my phone and I'm at 33%, and I'm lighting a
shit.
candle. Let's do this.
Hell yeah!
Let's do
Hopefully
this.
it comes back
The
on.
commitment, you know?
Dude,
this,
you get-
this is exactly what I like to see on my players.
What you should do, Kyle, is get in your car, plug in, and then turn your on.
That'll be a last resort. I will definitely do that. We'll see how long my battery lasts.
What kind of phone do you have right now? Is it
I've got the Z5 or whatever. I got the flip phone.
Oh shoot! I have no idea if that's has a good battery or not.
I don't know if
It's a pretty new
nice
phone,
for
so-
Discord.
I like the honesty. I have no idea if
David.
that's good.
David,
Yes.
who's that little guy?
Oh, this is my dad's dog, Hazel. She's pretty
Hazel.
cute.
Yeah, I was about to
Aw.
say, bro, we got a new replacement up there.
Yeah, she's just with us for this week, but
Aw.
Oh,
she's pretty cute. Although it is
She's
a reminder of how much work a dog is. Oh my gosh.
No
Yep.
joke.
walks right
Yeah.
after work.
Constant.
Huh?
Yeah. And she like freaks out if I ever leave, so I'm in this weird like,
Aw.
is
Oh,
it
yeah.
worth it to, like go get dinner? She's like
Yeah.
freaking out.
Now,
aren't
now
you?
she's worried you're gonna leave her at this chair.
Yeah. She's just staring at me.
Just
But no,
watching
she's
the
cute.
game.
Yeah, she's she's a weirdo.
She's framed
but-
up perfectly, like she's got her own spot right there.
Oh, now she's going to my feet.
There we go.
Well, I want to do the recap, but really the person we need to do the recap for most is Andrew, and he just said he's gonna be right back. So we'll wait.
Awkward.
A little awkward.
So
Awkward.
How's everyone's Tuesdays going?
pretty good.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
Tuesday.
It's a good
Looking
Tuesday.
forward to this
It's a
the
Tuesday.
whole day long, every week. So.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hey,
That's
so
what I like to hear.
they have a Pathfinder game that's in space called Starfinder.
Yeah.
And we were looking into it on Sunday just for fun, like, because we didn't have our full group. Dude, getting into something like that, there's like, I'm not shitting you, like 56 races you can pick from, like alien races
Yeah.
you know nothing about. And then they all
Starfinder's
have like
huge.
20 classes, and then they have, it's just like, oh my god.
The Forge support for Pathfinder, both Pathfinder and Starfinder, is so much better than D&D. And I know it's probably hard to like kind of see how, and I didn't really either until I created a Starfinder game, and just like the character sheets and how much is like embedded into the game already because they're both source free. It's pretty cool. It would be fun to just look at it because yeah, it's
I created
It's
like a
wacky.
humanoid ant that can like communicate through
fuck?
pheromones to his hive queen. And I was like, what the fuck? This is so cool, but like, how do we talk as players to each other with that kind of shit? Like,
Did y'all
Like,
do
Oh,
it in
you saw
Foundry?
my armpit. That's how.
so we used a lot of the free online, like,
Oh, like
character
builders.
creation, builder stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I'll make
walk you
a-
through any of it. Like, it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very much like you kind of have to know what you're looking for.
For sure.
Can you be
for sure.
can you be a writhing mass of tentacles?
So
Almost
yeah, they
100%.
do have tentacle monsters. They have like just straight blobs. They have like creepy looking like sharp
Yeah.
teeth, scary alien looking things. They have
I'd be a
all kinds
blob.
of shit, dude.
It'd be fun to just make a Starfinder
Dude.
like world, and then y'all can just like dive through character because it's just fun to look at all.
And they
even if you're not
also
gonna play
have,
it.
check this out, humans and dwarves.
Oh shit.
The backseat.
Weird.
Lame.
They do have tabaxis. They're just called something different.
Yeah.
And
We'll
it
just
was
bring in
cool.
all of we'll just bring in all y'all's characters, but now you're in space.
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's recap what happened last time. What happened last time?
Just fought some shit. And
Battle.
something happened. So.
Mm-hmm.
We pretty much started a battle, right? That was a route.
Nothing major, I don't think.
Yeah, it was nothing really like super major or anything.
Especially at the end. Like, if you zoned out at the end, you're good.
Yeah, or like left randomly.
You're totally good.
Yeah, what-
Totally good.
What happened at the end?
Yeah, so y'all fought. You were fighting Mercure and
Oh.
his assembly of baddies.
Thunder did a bunch of new cool stuff.
Thunder did
Yeah,
a lot of
it
new
was-
cool stuff.
Fire breathing man.
I think everyone did some new shit. Honestly.
Everyone pulled out all the stops for this fight, and I appreciate
It's
that.
because Drew said something.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I said this. Everybody sucks, dude.
Everybody sucks. Yeah.
Waco wins attacking the knight, just by the way, dude. I don't even know how much damage he did, but he rolled
Yeah.
like 700 dice, and the guy died. So
I think that was very close to 60 damage. It
it
might
was
be close
60,
to an all-time high, to be honest. I need like a little Hall of
Damn.
Fame to track y'all's like best damages. You know,
Yeah, it should be on our
That'd
cover
be
sheet.
fun.
We should have like accolades up here at the front.
Yeah,
That
that'd be fun. Yeah, it was 60 damage even. That was cool. So yeah, y'all are fighting through it, and there's kind of obviously y'all are trying to defend the shield at the back of the chamber, but there's also kind of a person that you're trying to help keep alive, the high priest, who is doing his darndest not to die, which
He's
is
trying.
That's
He's
why-
not doing very good.
That's
but
why
he's
Durna
trying.
has one.
he is
That's why
trying.
Durna has one half point because he got in there quick to sponge up damage, and he is fucked.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
definitely struggling, but
It's not looking amazing, but he is alive. And so we know that how the fight went. Blah blah blah. It is getting more and more intense. How does the fight end, or the session end, I should say?
Yokizos.
Broxnar. Kind
Oh
of-
yeah, it was Broxton.
It was like a brief pause in time almost while he was saying it. Not really, but kind of, movie moment. And basically being like, I understand why you're all here. I understand why you're here. And they told me to grab the shield with my spectral hand. And I did. And it didn't kill me. And immediately when I grabbed it, Ventus's third sword basically animated. And what was it like? It was like copying the movements of the other sword? Something like that?
Yeah, the sword that led him to the light blade, his we'll call it the compass sword, that he's been using for years now, is like a perfect mirrored reflection of what he does with the light blade.
And then the holy hammer flew straight to Yokizos' hand, and he looked up across the battlefield and threw it to Azlos, who caught it and is basically ready to fuck this thing up that he's been struggling with.
God's hammer's coming down, baby. This thing's fucking dying now.
Mercury's in shambles because now we have
Yeah,
all. the
Mercury's like, what the fuck just happened?
Mercur's about to use legendary action insta kill on Jaryu.
And then Mercury joins the party, and that's what Andrew's new character.
It's
the secret
Mercury.
the whole
It's been
time.
Mercury this whole time.
He
That's
was an
it.
undercover agent to thwart Hale.
Yeah, congrats. You can play him the exact same way, dude.
He picks up Relamox off of Jaryu's dead body.
I'm Jaryu. The second.
Mhm.
The true prophet of Hale, who I know is evil.
Yeah. So, any questions about how the session ended, Andrew, or anyone?
Would someone share their screen for me?
Yes,
And I'm gonna need to be controlled like entirely.
for sure, for sure.
What?
Thank you.
All right. I need to add one little thing really quickly. Oh, and I forgot I have a cinematic. Oh my god. Fuck.
What?
Yes. But first, I will add this. Yeah, we have a cinematic. Which I'm glad that I remembered. Okay.
How do we die?
The cinematic is all of just TPK. So
No.
David
I
just
think-
turns off his cam. It's like, that's it, guys. See ya.
Yeah,
Never
we're
hear
done.
from him ever
campaign's
again.
over.
Short campaign.
He
I
leaves and we're
just-
like, what was the cinematic?
I think this song will work fine.
He treats
What's
us like
this
that one
song?
chick that was the blind date. They told him to get out of the car.
Manny, please.
Still my all-time favorite date story, maybe of all
Yeah, it's a
time.
great
dude.
story.
David,
Okay.
you're a badass. You will forever be a badass in my eyes.
Legendary. Yeah.
Thank you, Manny. This
Legend, don't
this
wait for it,
cinematic begins outside of the Temple District. If you need to look over at the Von Rieck map to kind of get an idea of what you're looking at, feel free to. Because this is starting on the north side of the Temple District. And the long, winding cavern that leads into it, south from the Kraken clan house. There is a lot of activity happening in this area. This is occurring simultaneously to the group of you entering the inner sanctum here with the shield. And the word has spread about the Forge clan's plan. And in response, the Wolf clan and the Rat clan are quickly trying to move their troops into the Temple District, most especially in the center of it, where Brugdir is stationed. He has built a small camp in the middle of the Temple District to try and reinforce the troops that are there. And from the north side, marching downward, are 3 large troops of dwarves. Each troop probably being 60 to 100 strong. They are organized by their clan. The Ox clan, wearing their war helmets that feature long ox horns that come off of them. They are wearing the colors of their clan, blue and gold, and they shine in the light of the Von Rieck city. In front of them is the Boar clan. They are also armed and shielded, and their helmets feature boar tusks that hang down by their jaws. They are also sporting their clan colors as they march forward, being led by Svensk, their clan leader. And in front of them, perhaps most proudly and most embellished, is the Stag clan. The Stag clan wear large, antler-adorned helmets that rise up high and are razor sharp, using granite stone. And their helmets are the most peculiar of the 3. As you can see, lighting the top of each of them, they each glow a hot red that kind of gives an odd light to them as they march forward. And there are small tubes that lead down from the helmets into their mouths. And if you look closely, you can see each stag breathing deeply into these tubes, heating up the iron-hot tips of their helmet. And you can see the heat radiating off of them, as they are truly the Forge clan of Mothra. And these 3 troops move forward into the Temple District, pushing their way as they begin to meet up with Wolf Clan members. No one wants to strike the first blow as they begin a confrontation, a stalemate. And leading the front is Svensk and Under. Svensk finally meets up with Undern as they bring their troops forward, and he kind of mutters softly to him. Did you speak with Hroth? Do we have the clan of the Kraken support? Undern turns to him underneath his war helmet. I did not get a straight answer. We will need to wait and see, I suppose. And when he issues this news, you can see that Svensk deflates slightly, as both clans were quite depending on Balna's clan to join them in this fight. And as this confrontation begins to build in tension, the Wolf Clan members attempting to push back the Stag clans as they raise their arms and their shields, as Brogdir is beginning to issue orders from the center of the Temple District to his commanders and his own generals. A extremely loud, city-shaking blast happens. Almost all dwarves on both sides instinctively and almost reflexively crouch down, as though to shelter themselves from whatever just exploded. And it takes several moments, even for Svensk and Svensk and Undern to understand what they just heard, as the sound has really never been heard in the city of Von Rieg in their lifetimes. And they can see in front of them, slightly off-center from the Temple District, a huge hole in the stone. There are multiple dead Wolf Clan dwarves that have been crushed under the immense weight of a titanic cannonball. And before they're able to say anything to each other again, another extremely loud explosion rains out through this giant cavern. And Undern and Sven turn behind them from where the sound originated from. And it takes Undern a moment to understand what he's seeing. But he points his finger to the large ship that is situated on top of the Kraken clan house, that has been there since the clan house was constructed. I believe the clan of the Kraken is firing from their ship. And as he says this, another large cannonball fires out from the clan house, streaking over the cavern and striking down in the center of the Temple District. As soon as the Wolf Clan realizes what's happening as well, they begin to raise arms, and it's no longer a confrontation, but a battle, as their civil war has begun. And also kind of part of the civil war is y'all. Up top.
Can we like feel? We're like right above them, right? Or not
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, you are.
Are we able to like feel that something's happening, or is it too far?
Yes and no. You will whenever it coincides with when it happens at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
I'll let you know.
Beautiful.
Up here, Yukizos, you have just tossed the hammer to Aslos. Ventus, your sword has awakened, and the shield is glowing a soft white light. And with that, I will play us combat music now. Badoom.
Combat.
Badoom.
Badoom.
Skadoosh.
And we are starting at the top of round 4.
Can you move me to combat?
So,
Oh, yes. There you go.
Thank you.
And I want a more intense combat song for this. Hold on. Not this lame song. Yeah. It is Mercur's turn. And he is obviously going to witness everything that just happened and be extremely upset about it. And he is going to turn to you, Jaryu, kind of slowly taking all this in. And speaking over this small distance, this 10 feet, he slowly takes out from his waist a war hammer that is obviously not the hammer that he had planned on using. As he says, almost like softly to you, Jaryu, "Do you remember, Jaryu, the title our mistress gave me when we found her?"
And
Speak it.
the warlock.
And he gives you a small smile. The darkness. And when he says that, he raises his hand and kind of clutches his fist and uses the darkness of hail. And as he does this, the group of you watch as quickly, one by one, the lights in this chamber begin to go out. And as they do, the group of you become enshrouded in darkness. And you must wait now as I turn off every single light.
Oh, my new sword emits light.
And I even
Aha.
have special braziers to show that the light is off.
Brazier.
And so,
Shit.
the group of you are now enshrouded in darkness. This should not be emitting light. Hold on. Boop. And with that action, he is then going to move up to you, Jaryu, and confront you. Durna, it's your turn.
Ugh. So can I see anything, or is it just like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I think that you would have difficulty seeing anything outside of your immediate 5-foot vicinity.
Okay,
Where even is Durna?
I'm up here to tap, dead, dying. That poses problems. 1 second. You can see. Yeah, it's gotta be somewhere I can see. I'm going to. I am like dying over here. So
I'll cure you next my next turn.
we'll see if I can survive that long. I don't think I'm gonna make it if
I was planning on that,
I'm-
but if you kill that guy, then we might be fine.
Yeah, but I got that whole. If I kill somebody, if I do damage to them, then I do.
Still,
Been
even if
going.
you go down, I promise you'll be better.
Worth.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I
it's
don't
good
think,
to just
I don't think
die.
Turner would be thinking that crucial about it, right? He's like almost dead. He'll be more brave than thinking about mathematics. Let's see. So he'll but he is going to. Why can't I
Fuck,
grab
bro.
my guy? Why aren't you grabbed? Oh, there he goes. Okay. I can now. 1 second. Yeah, I'll start off with my bonus action being swinging them through him again.
Okay.
All the baddies.
All the
Slash
baddies.
R? I can't ever remember.
I honestly don't ever remember.
Slash R?
either. Slash R.
Slash R space.
Slash R space.
Thank you.
Okay.
Slash R space.
Slash R space, I believe.
I have a +6s on them. Hobby.
So
Ooh,
I'll
one
save you
crit.
a little bit of time
Yeah.
here. As you bring up their feathers, right?
No, they're golden daggers.
Daggers,
Like, shaped
excuse
in
me.
leaves. They're more
Leaves,
like-
that's what I
they're
was
more like
thinking.
throw-
Leaves.
More
Yeah,
like
they're like sharp
throwing
leaves.
Yeah, yeah.
the sharp leaves like throwing knives, basically.
As you bring down the leaves and they try to connect with the Shadow of Dread, you can see that in this darkness cloak that has been created by Mercure, that the Shadow of Dread takes no damage from them.
Oh shit. And they kind of whip around and get around me as I or come to follow me as I go, "All right, work that weapon you got," and I'll tap Yokizus on the side, give him a pat on the back and Misty step behind the altar.
Okay.
For some reason I cannot move this motherfucker to save my life.
Here?
But yeah,
So,
back here. Yeah.
does the light bearer's shield not illuminate anything?
Yeah, same with my sword.
When both the sword and hammer insignias are illuminated by holy light.
Yes, it illuminates light whenever they are struck by each of the weapons.
I can't view what the Wave Father and Light Bearer actions are.
Oh, well, that's a problem, isn't it?
I don't have sufficient permission.
Let me change that for
You're
not
good.
just you, but all of you.
You're not the chosen one, huh?
Now you should all be able to see them.
All of a sudden, it's like the dusting. We see Akiza just starting like to dust away. We're holding it.
Can you see them now?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Okay, Azos, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm bringing the hammer down, man.
Hell yeah.
For the first time.
How cool would it could have been there? Yeah, you raise the golden hammer crafted by the dwarven gods and smash it down onto the Shadow of Torment.
Okay.
And you certainly hit it for sure. But you can feel the impact not deliver fully. As you bring it down, a soft light is trying to penetrate through this darkness from your hammer, but because of the darkness that it's enshrouded in, the radiant damage only does half.
I yell out, Aslos, throw your hammer at my shield!
Yeah, and then in
it's
hearing
working
that, I'll take the hammer and I will throw it in the best possible area that I know of Yokizus.
Sure, roll it with disadvantage due to the darkness.
What an
Isn't it like
attack?
guided by spirit?
No.
He did just
It's a
hear
literal
him.
god weapon.
Literal god weapon. Yeah, but this is god magic. It's god v god, okay? I mean, we'll say for the sake of cool, yeah, sure.
I don't know God math.
It,
How does that work?
You release the hammer and you watch Aslos as a soft glint of it cuts through this darkness that has washed the battlefield, and you watch as it kind of boomerangs around and flies towards you, Yokizos. And because it's your first time Aslos doing this, we'll take away that roll and just say it works because cool. And
Alright,
so how
I
do
use
you
my
react?
reaction to deflect the hammer off of my shield. And so it now ricochets off and strikes a creature of my choosing or his choosing.
I believe it to his choosing.
Okay, yeah. So I basically like hold the shield, and the hammer smacks off of it. My shield lights up where the hammer was at, and then it flies wherever you want it to fly.
The Shadow of Madness.
And yeah, you watch as it deflects off and strikes the Shadow of Madness. And so go ahead and roll your damage from the leash hammer and add an additional 1d8.
Radiant too, if that matters in the darkness.
It does matter in the darkness.
Oh shit! Oh wait. Ventus, I don't know why, but I feel like you need to come hit my shield with your sword.
And again, because of this darkness that is permeating this battlefield, it is not wholly effective. You just barely pierce through this darkness due to the radiance. And after striking the Shadow of Madness, you kind of raise your hand, and the hammer flies directly back into your palm as you grasp it.
Nice. All right, yeah, and I'll end from there.
Okay? Yaryu, it's your turn.
The fucker has just stepped up to me. I look at him and I say, she may have called you the darkness, but she called me the warrior, and I stab Relimox into the ground.
Hell yeah.
Cast ensnaring strike,
Bankai.
and then Bangai.
Fun.
And then I turn into Dunstan Spindletooth as the guest. No, I attack with Relimox on Mercury.
Very cool. A mass of writhing thorny vines appears at the point of impact.
Can I change that? I like to think that instead it's like purpley tentacle smoke.
Of course. Absolutely.
Only appropriate, right?
Of course. Of course.
Oh,
Oh wow.
So,
You couldn't do that if I tried. Very nice. And you swing Relimox deeply into Mercure as it digs into his shoulder and slices into him. As it does so, though, you watch as the darkness basically absorbs the impact from this horrible wound that you would have inflicted on him. You will roll the save here to see if he is ensnared as the tentacles still reach up and hold on to him, and he's restrained.
Relimox should have damaged him, but that's cool. Whatever. Fine. I mean, it is a black blade, David.
There's a mechanic here. Respect my mechanic.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
But he is restrained as the tentacles kind of reach up. I like to imagine they're like grabbing, like slowly grabbing onto his arms, kind of pulling him down as he is being pinned in place.
Well, I'm gonna end turn since I can't damage anybody.
Sure. And Ventus, it's your turn.
alrighty. Well, with my new sword, I'm gonna just try and hit the Shadow of Madness in front of me.
Okay.
Wait, do I get advantage with the Jin? Or is the dark messing with him?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I don't know what this other formula is. Just rolling it.
When you hit an undead with it, it does an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Is this thing undead?
This thing is not undead,
Oh, dang it.
unfortunately.
Ooh.
Otherwise, Yokizo's would
But
be
does
like,
this hit
turn
the
undead?
thing? Or does that do damage to it?
Yes, that does hit. And you watch as the blade just barely, well, actually, forgot. Your blade emits light.
It does. 15 feet of light.
Yes. And really, this should have been the hammer because I didn't realize that your blade emitted light. Yes, it takes the full damage in this light as you slay it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Wait a minute. So that sword emitted 15 feet of light.
Yes, it will do the damage.
Which
to him
means
too.
I would
Go to
do-
roll the damage. Blah, blah, blah.
You
Oh wait, not you.
It's actually
It's a mechanic, David.
it's actually 30 foot. It's bright light in 15 foot, and then dim light in another 15.
Yes, yeah. I think that's what I have in a program for it.
Okay, interesting. Okay, then I look at Yokizos and I ask, "Do you still need me to hit you with the sword?"
Hold on, let me read. Jesus pulls out a book.
I'm reading the scripture.
In the 3 seconds before he gets attacked by the Shadow of Dread, he reads
The
the full
fucking user manual I came with.
I just
Yeah.
went over and hit the Shadow of Dread instead. Oh yeah, I want to be here so I get the advantage. Well, thank God.
Okay, that hits.
Is this thing undead?
No, it is not. But due to the light that you emit, and it just dies.
double kill.
Double kill. And in doing
Beautiful.
so, you free the High Priest from being grappled. As you
So-
watch as the Aura of Despair, the Tendril of Despair, I believe it's called, releases him.
When I slash with my sword, does the compass sword, is that just always just like permanently there now, or is it?
It is
Like a
permanently
separate thing.
there
Okay.
for a cool factor, not
Okay.
not like a double hit factor.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But you
That-
are a
that makes
3-sword
sense.
swordsman.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so then for my bonus action, let's see, it's 15 feet. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. Okay, perfect. Alright, first I'll move here.
I like to headcanon it that it's like whenever you get to level 15 or whenever you get your next actual attack, that's when you get your third sword.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Ooh.
I like that. That's cool.
And then I guess I'll just
another year?
stand in front of
Ooh,
the
the
high
Ember.
priest and protect him. And then I kind of like look at him like and like look at the sword like, this is okay, right? Like I'm not trying to.
And
Feel the
he
feeling
gives
of
you
it.
a soft smile as he's about to say something to you. But I first want to go what happens over here. Thunder, I want for you to roll me a perception check.
Will do. With advantage if you told me to.
Out of the darkness that you're enshrouded in over here, you can see that something is slowly making its way to you. As a shadow emerges from the darkness that was summoned, and it's now its turn.
Oh shit.
It's going to use
makes
strength
sense.
drain on you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh no.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Going to do 10 damage from you, and your strength score is reduced by 2. I'll keep track of it.
That makes sense. That makes sense completely.
It is now the Shadow of Torment's turn.
Wait, quick thing. What is this ball over here? This thing?
Oh, that's
Durna's-
Durna's little
Dagger.
blades.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can I move that? I don't think I can move that.
Oh,
Let's see.
I
if
can.
Maybe I can.
Wait, David, just a quick question. So, did Mercury take the damage from Relimox?
I did. I applied it for you.
Okay, also, since that was a crit, then
No,
I've grievously wounded him, and he takes disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Oh, good to know.
It's a mechanic.
It's mechanic.
Makes sense.
Okay, good to know.
Just-
Okay, it is the Shadow of Torment's turn here, who, if I remember correctly from last time, actually has Aslos in his claw. so he cannot do his claw attack. He can only bite. So he's gonna try and bite you. And it does
Yes.
not pierce your armor.
Wow, look at that.
Not too shabby.
Armor, yeah, I ain't got that, David. Just
You-
my
you-
head, dude. You can't pierce
Yeah,
my horn bone out.
your skin.
You know what I love, David?
Yes.
I love that I rolled for perception. I passed perception. He said, "Congratulations, you get stabbed. You get life sucked for passing
Well,
this
you-
perception check."
You get to see it. Now you know you're a threat. Better than an invisible threat. Jin, it's your turn.
Okay,
David, I
so
think my thing's. Oh, sorry.
no, go
I
ahead.
was going to
Go
try.
ahead.
Yeah. I'm like, my game's paused. That's why I can't grab anything. I
Oh,
don't know why.
right now.
Game paused. Okay. There you go. My bad. Oh, wow.
Yep, you're good.
So
Yeah.
I'm super
you go.
zoomed in, so I'm just trying to make sure I understand the scene. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Now I can zoom out a little bit. Okay, so the guy ahead of us, that's Mirkir, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
the big guy behind that,
South
to
of
the north.
Keyless.
No, to the
Or
north.
Celeste.
Oh no, he's good. He's a good guy.
Oh, that's a
He's
good guy.
yeah,
Okay,
he's
and
an
the
ally.
Yeah.
high priest. The
He's
high
straight
priest
chilling.
is northeast of that.
Way
He's
back
from
here.
Way
here.
above.
Oh,
Yeah.
way up. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, he's currently 40 feet northeast of you.
40 feet northeast of me.
Yeah.
Well, there is a light situation too, though.
Yeah, so I'm not able to see that far. I'm assuming.
I don't.
Well, I think
Oh.
that you actually
I
would be
can
able to
see.
see it because of Ventus's blade that is shedding light.
Yes.
Are these not supposed to emit light? Like, because I
Is
see
then
because of these light
They're
sources.
not like light. No.
Yeah, you should be able to see those. I know that the darkness thing is like kind of hard because I don't want to do like this to y'all.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
fair. I appreciate that.
Because I know it's like super awkward, which is probably honestly like the more like if mechanical way to do it.
Mechanics.
Makes it feel crazy, magical, and whatever.
Actually, I don't know. I might actually keep it now that I'm looking at it. We're keeping it.
Fantastic.
It's cat.
So
I like it.
just
Jin,
to make sure I can see the high priest.
yes. What you kind of see right now is about what you would see, but you're looking at it from his point of view, so I know it's a little harder. It would make more sense if you could see your own token, but I know you can't.
Yeah. And does my blind sense play into this at all? If you could open up my character sheet. You could,
I think that it would probably count. If you can see something invisible, that's almost the same if it like shrouded in darkness.
If you're able to hear, you're aware of the location of any hidden or invisible creature.
hidden or invisible, so that's me, yeah. That would, okay, so I can. Would you say I can? Would
When I select
Mirkir get a?
When I select your token, this is a better representation of what you see if you can access the Malnova channel.
Yeah. What do you think? I try to take out Mirkir or go save the high priest?
You can't hurt him right now.
Oh, we need light right here.
Yeah, we need at least for now, we
The High
need
Priest
the
is
light of
probably-
Ventus's blade.
The High Priest is probably safer where he's at now than anywhere else.
True.
Anywhere else?
He's got Yokizos, Ventus, and Durna around him, and no enemies.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna use a bonus action. Oh wait, so I can't hurt him at all, even if I provide some light, or does it have to be a special light?
Seems like the mechanic is radiant light.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Checks out.
Well, if I can't hurt him right now, I'm just gonna move up towards Ventus and try to like bodyguard the high priest.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
You're gonna
so I
move-
guess just as far as you can move me up there with my
Cunning
movement.
action, disengage. Right?
Yeah.
So you don't get attacked.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm sure Mook here doesn't give a shit about the darkness because he cast it.
He hashes it. He's like, "Holy fuck, it's dark."
Yeah, and then I'll
God
just post
dang
out.
it, I did not expect this.
He runs into a fucking pillar.
Okay.
Shit talking
It is
Jaryu
now-
against a pillar.
The Shadow of Loss's turn. Who has Thunder
This
in
guy's
his
still alive?
big... He is still alive. In his big leathery black wings, embraced. Which is why you are grappled and frightened.
I'm not scared.
And so, because he cannot embrace you, he already has you embraced, he is instead going to make 2 Talon attacks.
To Talon.
Scoff it off.
You scoff the first. And then the second. That you scoff? No. You scoff it off, though. And as fate would have it, Thunder,
I die. Another one comes behind me.
it's your turn.
Alright. I saw him try to talon me.
Yes.
I look at him with disgust, almost do a fucking hairball, because I look at his arm leg, and I'm like, gross,
Yeah.
nasty bastard. And I look behind me, the stupid bitch, she just fucking stabbed me or whatever the fuck she life sucked me.
Uh-huh.
I look at both of them and I say, 3 is a crowd. And then I wildfire step.
I go, ooh.
Yeah, across the battlefield. Oh!
We only heard it. They were just.
I'm right over there.
3's a crowd.
But where I go, is it's almost like
Did you just
the,
go where you are?
Hold on. It's like the Nightwalker. It's like ta 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 ta. David, look, you're not looking.
Sorry.
You know how it's like ta 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 ta. The Nightwalker or Nightcrawler, next to?
Yeah, I think
Like
so.
and I go here.
Okay. I guess you're ungrappled now. You
Yeah, I'm
moved
ungrappled,
out of it. Mm-hmm.
and I do. The reason why I leave is because for bonus action, I do damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't even say bonus action, it just says that it does damage.
You watch as the darkness that is shrouding this entire area of the battlefield
Wait,
absorbs
question.
the. Uh-huh.
Oh, this isn't a bonus action, is it?
No, it's part
This
of
is a bonus action. Wildfire Step is all
Okay.
a bonus action.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm because my main objective was to heal, so I just want to confirm that this was a bonus action.
Yes, this is a
Okay.
bonus action.
Okay.
But the damage that you try to inflict upon this Shadow of Loss using your Wildfire Step is negated, absorbed by the darkness that is encompassing this entire area that you're in.
That is wonderful. Thank you. Great. And then thank you so much for that, David. I love that so much. Thank you. I'm
welcome.
gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
It says that the casting in the actual description that it casts 30-foot radius
Mhm.
from within 60 feet of my choosing. So I am casting it right underneath Durna.
Interesting. Okay.
Ooh.
I've actually never really understood that terminology, so thank you.
Yeah, for some reason, like in the
Oh, yeah.
actual description, it'll say range of 60 feet.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Wow.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
you kind
range.
of you
range, yeah.
blossom this sphere of healing that kind of pushes outwards, granting a
If-
healing
if-
aura.
If I do need to cast it lower to get like Aslos, because I know he's down here.
You could totally do it.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. You could easily
Yeah.
capture it.
Yeah. And then I can choose up to 6. So Durna, Yakizos, High Priest, as lows. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everyone but Jaryu, because he's kind of full. He's unharmed. So.
Yeah,
and not
I'm
the
full
spirit.
up.
Not the spirit.
Just heal Mercury, dude.
True.
Yeah,
He's
y'all
actually
get
our
a
ally. He's gonna be Andrew's character in the future. So.
a wave of healing aura. Go ahead and roll your healing.
Drum roll, please.
You could heal Dunstan. He's around your
Oh,
side.
yeah.
Oh no.
Nice.
I apologize.
It's not bad.
Hey, that will help. No, that will
That's
definitely
pretty
help
bad
me.
on a 3d8. A 1,
Yeah,
2, and a
it's pretty
3.
rough.
That's pretty rough.
It's not bad.
Stop it. I tried.
The +5 made it
Check
not
out.
look as bad.
You're right.
I tried.
Anything else from you, Thunder?
Could've been
Well, I
15.
put myself here,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna double check something really quick.
Sure.
Within my features, the new tabaxi thing that they added was the feline agility. Says your reflexes and agility allow you to move with a burst of speed. When you
You
move,
double
I double my speed, so it's not like a dash where it takes up action and movement.
Right.
It's just an ability.
Yeah.
And because I'm an idiot, I teleported myself right to.
No I word.
No, I'm an idiot. I put myself open for a attack of opportunity because I'm an idiot.
What about a
So as
Yeah.
I run away, when
He
I
will try
reposition
to swipe
myself,
you.
yeah, this asshole. I go, "You're still fucking ugly," and I run over here.
Ah, and he still missed.
And he misses you.
Good. I'm
And
gonna
he
run
misses you.
to behind. I'm gonna run to this point, which is 50 feet.
Okay,
Just so you
go
know.
ahead. And you neigh like a horse and run.
As a dragon.
And I say, look out for the shadows. There might be other people around.
As a dragon.
At the end of your turn, Mercury is going to use one of his legendary actions, actually all of them, to use Touch of Death onto Jaryu.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Joke's on him. Damage doesn't affect us in the darkness.
Insta kill.
Yeah.
I called it.
Wait, what?
And he's going to reach out for you, Jaryu, as you raise Relamox in defiance.
Yeah,
And
nice.
he does not affect you. That's a big bummy for him. Yokizos.
Alright. David, hear me out. Yokizos isn't dumb.
Uh-oh.
He knows that if he stood right here and shot something straight, that it would be right at the enemy that was there before the darkness. Or he thinks the enemy's there, right? He might not know it's there.
Mhm.
So he's going to.
Sure.
It's only been 6 seconds, so it makes sense.
He's going to cast Sunbeam. And it creates a 60-foot long line that sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. And he must roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, I wish I could, create this somehow. You create a new line of radiance for the duration. A mote of brilliant radiance shines from your hand. It sheds a bright light. Oh, it shines from your hand. Okay, I can actually
Wait,
do
David,
this
can
then.
I retcon?
You
No,
may.
never mind. I fucked it up.
That's okay.
No.
I was gonna use my Celestial Spirit's turn because I lose concentration on him, so he goes back to heaven.
He does go to heaven. He kind of flies up and waves all of you goodbye.
He's back
As
Goes back to his shower.
As he,
Yeah, he
leaves,
goes back to his bathtub.
as he leaves the material plane.
Back to Practical Jokers.
And he is now gone. But instead, Yokizos is now shedding light in all directions as this beam of light sprouts forward from you as you evoke the power of the sun.
Hell yeah.
And
I like to think that it comes straight from the shield too.
oh yeah, that's cool.
Alright, takes
Oh.
half.
You will take
What a
half
loser.
as you blast him with radiant light. And okay,
I
very
know he's
cool.
not undead, but is he an ooze?
He is not an ooze.
Oh, 'cause he's out of
Oh,
disadvantage,
what
so
a turn that would be though.
Turns out.
Hmm
Alright, that was me action.
Reaction.
I don't think me has bonus action. Hold on.
You may have been known.
Damn it. Yeah, that's it. But there's light everywhere.
Light everywhere. And
And I yell out to Mirkir, Hail's darkness is no match for Balma's might!
And Brocknar yells with you, or Balma's light. And he's going to run forward, past all of you, and is going to raise his hand, and is going to use his channel divinity, Radiance of the Dawn. And as he raises his hand, he dispels any magical darkness within 30 feet of him. And each hostile creature within 30 feet of him has to make a con saving throw or take radiant damage equal to his cleric level.
Okay.
Literally
Nice.
lightness
Let's
versus
go.
darkness.
Rocksnar.
Let's go,
We got him
baby.
some health early. 16.
Of course
I think I cured him to motivate him. Let's go.
Oh yeah, and they all take my aura of despair too.
They sure do. That was the difference on Mercury, actually.
Yep.
Okay, so they're going to take.
Mercury looks so badass in his image.
Yeah, he's pretty cool looking. Mercury's going to take the full 20 radiant damage, and the Shadow of Torment is going to take half that, as he did pass. And all of the torches that are within this radius as well are going to be relit, thanks to Brocksnar's cleric thingy.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
As I slowly do this, because Jesus, it's hard.
Banishing darkness.
And while I do this, it's Mercury's turn. Fuck. So, hold Yanni. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, Mercure is going to look up at you from the tentacles that are surrounding him as he looks to you, Jaryu. You are truly a betrayer to our cause. And he's going to cast Banishing Smite.
Wait, okay.
Really
Doesn't he have to
wants
take 1d6 first?
Yes, because of the Ensnaring Strike.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead and roll that. As the tentacles tighten their grip on him.
Yeah, take that!
And he feels constricted as he goes for his strike onto you.
He will
Number
have
one.
disadvantage, and it will trigger
Oh.
an opportunity attack.
He does have
And it
disadvantage
doesn't-
though on this. So it
and it
definitely
doesn't
doesn't
hit.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, shit.
And he does have multi-attack, so he's going to try again. And I will roll with actual disadvantage this time.
Do you want me to roll?
And that doesn't hit.
Is it... Oh, yeah, you can. And yeah, so I like to imagine he goes in for 2 swings of his battle axe, and you are able to parry each with Relamox. And on the second, Aslos turns at the last moment while he has his guard down and sneaks in a strike as well using the Leash Hammer. Which
Okay.
does hit... Oh, it does not hit, actually.
Not hit, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mercure is able to turn at the last moment and raises his shield to take the hammer. But you can see a large crack split the shield as the holy metal comes down on it. And you can see, Jaryu, the frustration in Mercure's eyes as he attempts to strike you.
Really wants to hit you.
He really wants to hit you.
You just try to banish me. Fuck is
Baby. Maybe. Durna.
You give me
It's
the
your
side
turn.
eye. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everything's all lit up again. Extra lit. This huge guy back here, so I'm gonna
It's lit.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a cotton picking minute. Oh yeah, they can get there. They got 30 foot of movement. Yeah, bonus action. Feel a little better. Kind of step up and do a little whistle and a point, and they'll all jet back to this guy in the back, the Shadow Torment.
Okay.
Is it like
Just fly
Yondu
him back.
whistle with his little?
Yeah, basically. I pierce a couple of fluctuations
Oh.
and
Kyle's phone died.
flash. Oh no.
Rip Kyle, dude.
Oh fuck, we lost him. No.
He paid for the bad battery life model.
No.
Can you get the pro model?
/R.
Slash R.
Yeah.
There it is.
Respect.
Jeez.
Some more crabs.
+6 to all
There's a
these,
plus-
correct?
Yeah, so I.
Wow, this one actually makes it
Oh,
quite
wow.
easy. They're either very high or very low.
There's only 4 of them. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, those 4 hit.
Okay. So. God damn, you think I'd remember this? Man. Deep. Oh shit! Does it work that way? Oh yeah, I have to do that myself. Okay. Boom. The +4
Very
type
nice.
thing.
Yeah, you
34 piercing.
you watch as those leaves come raining down, cutting him deeply as they slice through the torment skin.
Word. I think at this point, my I don't know if it's the turn or not, but I can't keep track. But I think the my dancing rapier comes back to me
Okay,
after so many rounds.
sounds good.
Flies back to my hand. Do. You know what? I guess that's gonna be it. No, fuck that. I'll talk a little shit to Mercure. Tell him all his buddies are dead and it's fucking, you only got one guy left. What an idiot. I can't see those
Damn,
other guys.
Durna,
over-
chill, bro. God, we're already
Fucking
ahead.
shit.
God.
Why'd you even do this, man? So yeah, Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mock, I love it. And yeah, you can see him react as he kind of turns his head to you as your words kind of penetrate and cut. And he will have to roll a con saving throw to check if he maintains his concentration, which he does.
Beautiful. Disadvantage on his next attack roll. Before
Okay.
the end of the next turn. Of its next turn.
It's
Yeah,
next turn.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Azos, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to just continue back. I can actually. He's in light now, right?
Yes. Yes. He is washed
That's-
with light from Yokizos.
The bashing. Commence. Nice.
Commence. That does not hit.
Do it again.
Let the bashing commence. You bring down the hammer.
Get him, big brother.
He's got power.
I got power.
Let's go.
Wow. Big
Power!
Kyle's back.
Technical difficulties.
Like battery power?
No internet.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that will be the end of my turn. I'm still grappled. So.
Sounds good to me.
Oh shit. I'm supposed to take damage. Because I did damage.
Oh my
Right.
god,
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot about the Shadowfell table.
I did
There's a
damage
whole
as well.
This is a whole new round, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
count
no,
as
you're
well.
safe of that, and I forgot to roll it. I
Okay.
won't.
It would have maybe been a different one that might have not.
Yeah. I will remember for this next one.
Woo!
Head on it.
Finish the fight right now.
As you, yeah, y'all better finish. As you end your turn, Mercury's going to use one of his legendary actions to try to strike you, jar you.
He's gonna hit him one of these times.
And this one is with disadvantage. Oh, he doesn't have that anymore.
Yeah, whoa, chill, Jar. Chill.
Disadvantage due to the vicious mockery. And Jar, you
didn't
look
even
like
need it.
such a badass in this fight as you just shrug off attack after attack. And
I'm gonna weed, baby.
speaking of
You were the
which,
chosen one, Bananakin.
it's your turn.
Jaryu's exhausted and has nothing left in the tank, but he just takes Relamox and just starts cleaving.
Yes.
Just starts whacking
Cutting him
away.
down. And Mercury's down, but he is not out. He raises his shield to take the blow from the bastard sword.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, my wife started calling me.
That's
I'd
okay.
hang up on her.
That's
Attaboy.
She's gonna be
To be
pissed.
continued.
Gonna be pissed, bud. And this
We have
one,
video proof.
the
I was just gonna watch
Mercury,
the video.
Mercury raises his shield to take this blow too, but you strike the crack that Aslos has already inflicted upon this shield from the radiance of the holy hammer, and you split the shield, striking him.
Nice.
Nice. All right, intern. I gotta call my wife.
Oh.
But your damage.
Oh, I do damage. Oh, nice. All right, roll it.
Nah,
Roll it.
for the story.
5.
Wife can wait.
Okay, with that, Ventus, it's your turn.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Alright. Oh shoot. Yeah. I'm gonna go give Jaryu a little bit of support.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna come in with a little leash blade action. With advantage.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You
Dude, there's so much
fly
intent
in.
here.
and swipe. It is so
So much.
bright.
Is Mercury
It's fucking,
undead?
like middle of the day, near the sun right now.
Yep.
And then like I would like to try and hit him with a stunning strike.
Okay. Stays resolute.
Alright, but I'll hit him again.
Hell yeah. And you strike him again.
And then I'll again try and stun him.
And another one.
Another one.
And this time,
Haha!
he is now stunned.
Let's fucking go.
Thunder's
Let's go,
height.
bro.
Should we capture him alive for information?
I'll leave it to Jaryu, and then I'll use the rest of my movement. I guess
Gary's
just
on the
move
phone
up
with
here
the
or something.
wife.
Hell no, we leave him alive, he's just gonna teleport out and go back to Hale.
True.
I think with that, he also loses his concentration, being stunned.
Haha!
What
Haha!
was
I
he
believe.
concentrating on?
His
The darkness?
Darkness?
smite, the smite.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll be on he says. I
'Kay.
swear.
It is the Shadow's turn, which we will skip.
Guys, there's some
And it's-
shadow bitch southwest. she fucking life sucked me a little bit.
She's out like 270 east.
Give him the sucky.
So, so I
She
need to
gave
know:
it a
are we
little
keeping Mirkir alive or no?
I was gonna let Jaryu finish him off.
Is that appropriate? Guys, I'm just.
Mirkir
Mirkir must
must
call out
follow
my
him.
hand, he says.
Okay.
Hmm.
You better tell your wife.
Jen lowers
Kill
his
the
brow.
shadow of
Mm.
torment. Motherfucker's
okay.
like been fucking Aslos up. And also don't end your turn
Please.
there.
Please. I can't move.
Just in case.
I got you.
Wait, flank him.
The Shadow of Torment is going to use it procs his
wait.
life hunger, since there was healing done within 60 feet of him last turn.
I'm confused. Wait, how did Jin move?
It's my turn.
You went down.
Oh,
It's
the
Shadow's
Torment's
turn. Sorry, there are
Oh.
2 shadows in a row. It was the other Shadow's turn, now it's this Shadow's turn.
Oh, my bad.
I'm so confused.
No, you're good. So he can't claw you, Aslos, but he is going to try to bite you with advantage.
Don't
And
worry,
you're
bro, I
going to
got you.
take this plus the additional necrotic damage due to the life hunger.
Shit.
God damn.
He's
Damn,
raging,
alright.
right?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's half.
Yeah, he is.
But
And
that
I was also
22 is
slightly
like a
worried
normal
because
hit for us. So.
he's yellow, and then I looked at his health and I was like, oh. Yellow for Aslos is 140
It's
health.
only 140.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, oh my god.
I'm dying,
Okay.
bro.
Now, Jen, it is your turn.
Alright, now I'm gonna run
You
up.
run in the current of light.
And I'm gonna try to get into position for flanking if I can.
Do you have enough for it?
So let me double check that.
Wait, hold
Oh,
on.
I forgot about cunning action.
Cunning action, you can do dash.
Right, I forgot about that. So yeah, you definitely can.
For your bonus action.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And then I'll still say, don't end your turn there.
Yeah, I still got plenty of movement.
And you kind of slide down.
Unless you kill it, then it doesn't matter.
I like to I run and slide through his legs. 'Cause he's
Yeah,
slow.
yeah. Slide underneath them.
And
Give
he
him a
cut
nice
his Achilles.
jab. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
strike the Achilles.
Insta kill him.
And if you don't mind putting on sneak attack.
Oh,
You
because
you
tokens
take
local-
advantage of the opportunity
Oh, yeah.
as you slide underneath.
Oh, baby.
You give him a solid uppercut as it roars out in pain.
And with the rest of my movement, I'll move 10 feet away.
Okay.
Over that way.
Sorry.
Just that way one.
This way, one.
See,
you don't wanna
I
be-
was
you don't
gonna
wanna be in the
give you
Yeah, you don't.
He
You're
goes up-
currently
he-
standing in a giant beam of white
Oh,
light.
yeah.
So,
He keeps moving north and west. Up, more,
Yeah.
down more. I don't.
see. Yeah, no, I see now.
It is the Shadow of Loss's turn. The Shadow of Loss is going to fly 40 feet this way as it opens its large bat-like wings.
This
As
motherfucker.
it's going to
This motherfucker.
it is going to try to embrace you.
oh,
Oh,
he just
God,
Get
loves
what
it,
off
dude.
me, fucking
Chill.
freak, dude.
At least somebody
It's your
sees
arm
it now.
leg.
Wait,
And that meets. And so it wraps its wings around you once again, Thunder, as you become
I'm gonna fucking
embraced.
kill you right here. My turn's next, bitch.
You
I
take
will fucking
23
kill you.
damage as you are now grown.
Yeah, dude, welcome to the club. I've literally been embraced by the same fucking guy the whole combat.
Oh gosh.
What is it?
23.
Alright, I got 28, baby. Let's go.
And once again, Thunder, and that's now your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Fantastic. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm actually tired. I will take inspiration through Yakizos' maneuvers.
Like mechanically, like you have a point of
like a
inspiration.
beam of moonlight, perhaps.
Oh, I see now. I see.
Sunbeam and moonbeam in the same room together.
Hyper beam, baby.
Hyper
Hyper
beam.
beam.
Sorry, add a refresh forge. I cast it to my fucking west, of course. I solely waste this fucking spell just for this one motherfucker.
Sunbeam.
I can't
Stays
rotate it.
with
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Backwards. Something keeps
It
Oh, what the
took you
fuck? I'm
those-
rotating my own.
Ah!
like
yeah.
shield.
I rotated the wrong thing.
It's
Turned
okay.
out Thunder was actually an enemy all along. He's a vampire squad.
We now have another sunbeam that emanates out on the battlefield. I'm not rotating this whole thing. We know what you did.
I've been
Oh.
a slave to Felix this whole time secretly.
And you now emit bright light from you as you blast forward from your palms a beam of sunlight. And it will now make a con saving throw,
Ah,
Fuck you.
Takes half.
but it will take half.
Which still might kill it.
It better fucking kill him.
Kill him.
Roll your damage, bro.
yeah, 68, bro.
Oh yeah, hello. My bad.
David, is this Shadow of Loss an ooze?
No.
It kind of looks.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
So bad.
And as the sunbeam like pushes out, I like to imagine that you're casting it while still enveloped in his wings, and the sunlight breaks through the chest of the Shadow of Loss as it slowly begins to turn to ash and
Thank
fade away from this plane of existence
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Fuck
as you
this
free
thing.
yourself from the Shadow of Loss, and you are unrestrained
And no longer
and
frightened.
no longer frightened.
David, my spell's still there.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah, he
sorry.
gets to move it as an
Yeah,
action.
now there's more light over
Yes,
here.
I will put it back for you. Just a second, please. Grapple.
Ah,
There you go.
David, can you do that
Huh?
thing where you get rid of all these dudes?
What's
That
up?
thing? Where we get rid of all the empty on the battle.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can do that.
That was really cool last time.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Clear this up a little bit.
Yeah.
All the
What Shadow?
hungies.
What was his name? Shadow of what? The one that embraced.
Lost.
Lost. Fuck him.
Fuck
Fuck
yeah.
him.
And
He's up there with Sam. Fuck them. all.
So,
Sure.
cinematically, I like to think of this as like lights shooting straight out of the shield, right? And I'm kind of like having to like brace against it because it's like shooting so like powerfully out, and the light. So like I'm kind of walking forward with it, right? As the light's shooting out, and then I like to think that it goes completely out, like for a second, and like all the darkness kind of swarms back in, and then he yells out again. He's like, "Ah!" And like another sunbeam pops out and shoots straight ahead of him.
Okay,
So, roll
cool.
damage again.
My sunbeam is just coming out of my pinky finger with ease.
It doesn't even like bother me or anything.
It doesn't bother dude. It's like produce flame. I just chug it.
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
All
he
that
fails as he
radiant,
takes
baby.
the full brunt of sunlight.
It's a beam.
And I just keep. I'll slowly walking forward. I won't do my whole movement because I like to think it's kind of pushing me back because it's holy light.
I handle mine like a flashlight.
That's my normal sunbeam. This isn't my normal sunbeam, idiot.
Okay,
Idiot.
it is Broxnar's turn. Who is boy, I should have been using that a while ago. He
Heal
is-
entirely, 100%.
No, but he is going to use Rain of Radiance on the Shadow of Torment
What? What?
as he makes a magical flame-like radiance rain down
Hell yeah.
on the Shadow of Torment, and he will take. Oops, not crit, not crit, not crit. But look at this cool
Wow.
animation.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I do it again. I missed it.
But instead, it's this amount of damage.
Oh, there it is. Oh, hell yeah.
Did
Very
you
nice.
accidentally remove? Oh, never mind. I see them now.
Hmm?
I'm gonna find
Laszlo,
Shadow.
You might get your moment.
This is
No,
his
dude.
moment.
I
It's
don't-
only
I don't-
getting closer.
I don't
It is-
think so, but maybe.
Mercur's turn, who is stunned, and so now he is no longer stunned at the end of his turn.
No, it's the end of my next turn. Or my turn.
Your next turn?
Apparently.
Yeah, that's so strong. Okay.
That's monks, baby.
OP.
In that case, he does nothing. Durna,
Aha!
it's your turn.
Ah.
Nothing.
I guess I don't really see anybody but except these two.
Get him. Attack the big one.
Yeah,
First
I'll
time
just,
ever hearing Aslo stating he needs help.
and I
Like,
still
what?
can't move that little blurb thing, whatever it is.
Oh,
They're
sorry.
already down, so they're just kind of whip around, go up, and then kind of start try to eat up in his backside on the side of
Okay.
him. Shit.
Goddamn.
Plus 6s.
All right now.
Damn.
Very nice. Let's see here. Have to do a little bit of
Please.
math. It's plus
What is
6,
his roll
correct?
Plus 6.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 hit.
Okay. Yeah. Damn.
Oh yeah, these are your flying leaves, right? Your feathers.
Yeah.
They're
Leaves,
like they're
golden
gold
leaves.
leaves that have sharp edges on them like a knife.
Christ.
Gold leaves, got it.
Spinning and shit.
Yeah. You bring it down, and I like to imagine, or Aslo says, you are grabbed and grappled by this horrible monster that you hate with all of your heart. From behind you, Durna directs these leaves, and as they come down and slice the creature that has you in your grasp, they deliver the killing blow as the
Thank
monster
God.
screams out one last time and crashes to the ground. And as he does so, revealing behind him are the magical leaf daggers that you know belong to Durna.
Dope.
Oh yeah, floating, hanging.
And you are free.
That's a baby.
That's a baby. I guess yeah. I mean, there's nothing for it, but to talk more shit.
Uh-huh.
You
Talk
know,
shit.
I mean, that's what he can do. Because I really don't have any damage spells except for animate objects. Come to find out. I'll vicious mockery. Old Mirkir. Just, I mean, Jorvish just talking about how he's disgraced all his fathers and fucking ancestors from the
Yeah,
beginning of time.
yeah.
Fucked up.
Got him.
Got him.
Okay, let me make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm free.
You are free. And
Aha.
yeah, you can your words sting as he is filled with doubt and humiliation.
Disadvantage on his next attack in turn.
Very nice. Aslos, it's your turn.
Alright. I am going to attempt to grapple Mercure.
Okay.
Is that
A feeling-
It's just an ability check, right?
It is, and I don't even know. He
He's
automatically
stunned.
Yeah, he fails strength and dex saving throws. I mean, you literally
Yeah,
just walk up and like grab his arms and pull him back.
Yeah,
What a
imagine I'm
loser.
kind of like holding him back with my with the hammer,
Yeah,
with his hammer
yeah.
like kind of at his neck, and I'm like
Mhm.
kind of prepping Jaryu to just kind of bring in the final slash, and I'll hold there.
Perfect.
Well, he gets the grapple like attribute, though, right?
Yeah. I'll make him actually grappled. And Jaryu, it's your turn. I want to paint the scene here slightly for you because Mercure now, his ankles and his chest is now being basically wrapped around in these slow purple tentacles that are just kind of very, very softly writhing around him and slowly tightening. You can see that his head is kind of hanging. He's conscious, but unable to move as he looks up at you, blood beginning to drip from his mouth. And his arms are pulled back as the holy hammer of Mothra is pinning up his chest as Aslos grabs him from behind. And in this moment, he looks up at you as the two of you make eye contact together.
What say you now, Merkur?
And he looks at you and spits up a little bit of blood as he growls it back to you. Do it.
Do it.
We were never prophets. We were pawns. And then I stab him with a Relimax.
Get advantage, right?
Oh yeah.
Super
I think I get
advantage.
everything.
He also
I
gets
get
sneak
everything.
You
attack.
get death.
He gets like Relic sneak attack too.
And
Oh, you missed. Sorry.
and you you hit
Wait a whole turn.
as you stab Relimax into his upper shoulder. And you get another.
Oh, that didn't finish it, huh? Okay.
It did not finish him. You do have another strike.
Oh,
And as you pull Relimax out slowly, you grab your hand and a half sword and plunge it in once again. And this time, as you plunge the sword into him, there is a brief moment as Relimax is sunken into him before he dies. Because you can feel from the way that this sword plunges into him that this is the killing blow.
That's
And-
like the perfect music transition ever.
After the killing him, I
This,
say, this is the only tenet of our faith, and I just slide it in.
And as you slide it in, there's a moment where it feels as though in this temple, on this battlefield, it is just the two of you. And all of the color from this room begins to fade. As these two would-be prophets of Hail look at each other. And as you twist Relimax in him, and you watch his life begin to drain from his eyes, he, through coughs and blood, speaks to you back. Too late. You're too late, Jaryu. She will take the whole city to the Shadowfell.
I won't let that happen.
It's all
And then
done.
I just look down, tears coming out of my eyes.
And he considers you softly as his life is suspended for a brief moment. Do not weep, my brother. We did it. We did it.
Say to that. I don't think I say anything.
And you just kind of watch as Mercure slowly dies. His body impaled on Relimax, almost helping prop him up as the tentacles that you have summoned continue to writhe on his body, slowly bringing him down to the ground. And you watch as these tentacles of Hadar begin to pull him deep into the ground and consume him. And for a brief moment, after the hunger of Hadar has feasted, you are alone in this negative space. For what feels like what could be hours. Until slowly, like a wash emanating over the room, the color begins to return. As do your friends.
Be careful, there's still some shadow, bitch.
And as you return to this instance, Mercure does not. And as the color is restored to the room, so is the light.
Oh,
Yeah, it's,
But she
it's
has-
almost like I had him around my hammer, like around his neck, and then he was there 1 second, and then just instantly gone the next.
Is that still there?
Sorry, is what still there?
The
Thunder.
shadow.
where Thunder's at.
Oh, no. As the light begins to fill this room, the shadows that were once in it disappear.
I immediately rush over to Durna. And as I do this, I kind of look at the high priest and I'm like, there's still a battle to be fought. And oh, damn. It sucks. Well, I guess I have to upcast it.
Oh shit!
I heal you 80 hit points.
Damn.
Definitely take that. More than
And as the group of you kind of gather yourselves in the wake of this battle, you can see Jaryu kind of on his knees in the center of the room, still glancing at the ground. Jaryu's body has disappeared,
Mercury?
like you described Aslos. Mercure, sorry.
Jaryu?
Mercure's body has,
Oh.
has
It really is
faded
changing.
from this plane. But in his hand, Jaryu is holding the hammer that he used after the relic hammer was taken.
I wipe away my tears and I solemnly pick up the hammer. And I step forward to Aslos and I give the hammer and I say to him, one for light and one for dark. Welcome to the clan of the worm. And then I get up.
Oh shit!
And I kind of like just reach out, take the hammer, and I like bow for the first time that Aslos ever in his life to like a warrior has done. Like, and it's just the deepest bow that it just, I imagine that everybody like would watch this and just be like, this is just the first time that anything like this has ever happened.
I'm in reverence.
Yeah, a silence kind of washes over all of you.
Yukizos is trying to gingerly prop the shield up against the pillar without touching any other part of his body. So he can go and like talk to Broxnar.
Yeah, and Broxnar slightly interrupts this moment as he rushes forward. All of you, thank you so much. You have done a great thing here. And as he says that, there is a loud but muffled explosion that kind of rocks all of you. And quickly he looks between all of you. What was that?
Your guess is as good as ours. We've been up here with you.
No matter. We
We
must
missed the
focus on
temple.
the task at hand.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine. Fuck your
I give him a good berry.
He takes it and kind of gives you a shallow bow. Thank you. This is most kind.
I eat the other 9.
Jim pouts. I just fold my arms. Like, man,
He
I wanna
heals
see good things.
1. Well, we must waste no time.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I feel like we're all kind of looking at Broxnar, like, what's the next step? Like, we came here to
And
save you, like,
He's kind of looking at all of you, and then blinks a couple times and says, "Oh, for the way I see it, we must go to the Shadowfell."
Wait, what? I was thinking
Right
I thought we were gonna show the people that you're safe and that you're on our side, and fuck.
And that the Wolf
Fuck.
Clan's deceiving everyone.
Yeah. What's in
And
the Shadowfell? We've been there. It's terrible.
He kind of
why?
lowers his brow. Well, hail.
Oh man.
You want to kill Hale?
Yes.
He starts
That is-
pacing
Hell
around.
yeah.
That's the
Oh,
only way to
shit.
stop this for
I think there's
indefinitely.
more pressing issues, aren't there?
More pressing than a
Didn't
goddess?
Mirkir
No.
say that Hale was gonna sink the entire city into the Shadowfell? Like, isn't that?
Okay,
Oh yeah,
No,
we
I
maybe,
did.
maybe not.
I got
could be wrong.
PTSD.
So like we can keep fighting in Von Rieg, I guess, and then we all end up in the Shadowfell anyways with the entire population of the entire city. But I guess
Yeah, I'm down.
Are you? Is there any like?
was that to jar you, or did we all hear that?
That was to jar you.
Okay, yeah. So none of us know that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we're gonna go down and fight the fucking Wolf Clan. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Brock's. Yeah, that's the whole deal. Brooke fuck that guy and go down there.
He's been lying about you being like dead or whatever, and that you know you were holding yourself up in here to hide from everybody.
The people need to know you're alive. Is what I'm thinking.
And Broxnar
Jar you.
almost gets slightly angry when you say this. This is a short-term solution. Do you think that if we just happen to bring me down there and show Brugdir that I am alive and the people all are happy and believe me that this won't happen again to our children's children? You think that Hale will just say, okay, I messed up. I won't try that again?
Can't kill Hale yet.
I mean, that's probably
We need
a good
help.
point. Can't just
You
shove
are the help. And he points to the hammer and then to the sword and then to the shield. This is not by chance.
Rockstar, we came here to like save you, but I don't think we signed up for fighting a god.
And he gives a small smile that almost in a way I think would be more unsettling than comforting. What if she isn't a god?
Whoa, Thunderface.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
I have been doing a lot of study. My library, I don't know if you saw it on the way here, but I have been trapped in this temple for a long time now. And I have spent all of my time trying to figure out what is happening to this city and these people. I have learned many things. And he turns to you, Jaryo, and he places a hand on your shoulder like a father would to a son. I want you to take no blame for this. You were deceived, and that is no fault of your own. And he turns to the rest of you. From what I have learned, Hale is no deity. He is a trickster. An evil entity from the Shadowfell. A liar. All of this, and he gestures to you all and to Jaryo, was part of a web of lies centuries in the making. Obsidian is her stone, isn't it, Jaryo?
That is true.
My twin, my brother, the would-be High Judge of Von Rieg alongside me, was assassinated when we were boys. I long questioned what this could mean and why. And all I have to show for it. And he reaches into his robes to show a small obsidian dagger. Is this? This plan by Hale wasn't started 50 years ago. It wasn't started with you, Jaryu, or your discovery of her. I believe that before any of your births, my brother, my twin, was assassinated by a servant of Hale, so that this very event could occur 200 years later.
Bezos, like I feel
If-
like
oh.
everyone kind of like has like a pregnant pause as we all kind of absorb what's going on, and then he turns and picks up the shield again, a little slowly, and he says, "We will no longer be puppets in her plan." And then I'm like, "Let's go fight Hale."
After a nap.
I'm ready to go.
We don't have time for a nap.
If answer me this, Broxnar. If she's no deity, then where does my power stem from?
And when you say that, he kind of walks over to you again and grabs both of your hands. And you can feel the warmness emanating from them as he looks directly into your eyes and gives you a soft smile. That is the most beautiful thing, Jaryu. We're still to discover that. But let it be known that Hale is no conduit for you. And he gives you another smile.
Yeah. Jaryu's lost at this point. He starts weeping again. He's a baby. Big
And
stupid baby.
Oh,
in a
man.
big,
right before we go fight his goddess, starts crying.
in a moment of tenderness, Broxnar kind of holds you as you cry.
Aw.
And there's a long pause.
Big dumb gentle baby.
I'm gonna go in for like that awkward like third hug from the back.
Just like one arm, side hug.
And Broxnar kind of opens one eye but allows it.
Because of the good berry.
And yes, and after several moments, Broxnar releases you, Jaryu, and kind of squeezes your shoulders. I promise you, as a cleric and a dwarf, when all of this is over, we will find whoever set you on this path. Because like I have told all of you, none of this is coincidence. You are here for a reason. And you, Jaryu, were sent on this path by someone. We just have to discover who.
I wipe the snot away from my nose and I just give him a nod.
And he kind of grimaces. I would like to say a prayer to Balma and Mothra. I know that the
Large you.
dwarves are losing faith, but mine has not wavered. And then he kind of raises an eyebrow. I know what we must do. Do any of you know maybe how to get to the Shadowfell?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you ready for an underground trip?
And he kind of raises an eyebrow and says, "An underground trip?
Further
Into deep-
underground now.
That's the only way
And,
we know to get there, right?
I think so.
Well,
Yeah,
now that
it's
we've been
like-
there once, can we teleport there?
And then Aslos, out of the
I
blue,
don't think you can go to another plane.
comes out and out of nowhere summons his 5 wisps of shadows.
Oh
And
shit!
right in the middle of like this square, like right in front of me, I imagine like I kind of like hold out like my hammers and create a portal to the Shadowfell.
Dope.
Whoa.
And you can almost feel the pride washing off of Broxnar as he watches you. And he kind of almost whispers to himself, truly sent by the gods.
Yeah.
Mama's beard. Oh.
And you
Jesus.
watch as in the center of this room, I'll even see if I can find a cool animation for it. There exists now what's called a shadow crossing. A large, kind of like well of shadow that billows out almost like smoke. That brings you all, when you're ready, to the Shadowfell. And when that happens, Broxnar goes to the very center of the room here and begins to say a prayer. He begins to mutter and says, "Please, a moment, if you'll allow me."
Go for it.
Yeah, we're all like,
we were just like I just turn around.
The dwarf style, like, yeah, he's doing this
I'm looking at the
shit.
camera. Funny. Ooh.
There you go.
That's a lot
I'd
better
send
than
a-
the shitty black circle.
I send a message to Soren and Lopin on my Obsidian disc that just says, "Gotta kill Hale, BRB."
And
Would I recognize the prayer that Rockstar starts uttering?
yeah, I like to imagine you're kind of listening in on the prayer that he's giving.
I'm mumbling it under my breath with him, like in unison.
And you can tell that this prayer is unique in that you know most of the dwarven prayers. You're very well aware of them. But this is so much more personal than you've ever heard. It's almost as though it sounds like to you that he is like conversating with them. Like speaking to them directly. Which would make sense to you as his position is literally the voice of the gods. But this is the first time you've ever really like witnessed something like that. And after a few moments, two things happen. First, Jaryu, you receive a response on your disc. And it's from Lopin, who responds back. And I will type it here.
What?
Send that message, but I'd like to think that I wrote it not as casually as I said it. And it
Sure,
not
sure.
so, yeah. We can only
Kill
fit so
Hale.
much info. You only have 140 max characters on the disc, you know?
Of
Did
course.
You use 9? I'm just kidding.
This is what you receive back.
I can't read that, David.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And kind of as you're reading it, there's another large rocking explosion that kind of shakes you all, kind of bringing you down slightly.
What the fuck is going on?
There's
Yeah, what was
something
that?
brewing. I feel uneasy, but we are on our own path. I have communicated with Mothra and Bulma. They wish to bless you all, if you will have them.
I will have them alongside Alargian.
Oh, I'm
And
so sad.
he smiles at you, Thunder, and kind of rests a hand on your shoulder. This is no commitment to them, my cat friend. Simply a blessing with no strings attached.
Yeah, blessing's a blessing. Thunder, come on.
Come on.
Here.
He gestures to the two basins on the far sides of the chamber. Please wash your hands and your face in the basin of Balm's waters, and dry your skin in the embers of Mothra.
Yeah, 100%.
I thought someone gave me a monocle on my photo. A purple one. I'm so confused.
You'll burn your heart. That's funny. And so the group of you head over to the water, and do you wash yourselves?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Duh.
sure.
Hell
My
yeah.
whole body.
Blood.
I
And
get
this
in there,
water,
drink some.
this water is especially soft. It's like crystal, as you all kind of humbly wash yourselves in it. And Broxnar does the same. And he kind of leads y'all to the other side of the room. Come with me. And
You guys have
brings
to put
you
these
in.
pedestals so far apart.
It's not very
and
efficient.
he kind of turns this. It's part of the process.
Part of the mechanic.
And
Me, Bert.
he And the group of you kind of dry yourselves on the magical embers of Mothra, taking part in the twin ritual of the brother gods. And the effect of this is that all of your hit points are restored.
Oh shit!
You gain the effects of a short rest as it deals with like any of your class actions,
Let's go.
and you recover.
My Hungry Jaws is back.
Exactly. You for you spellcasters,
Yes.
you regain 4 spell slots of any level of your choice.
Oh hell yeah!
Let's
Level
go.
7, level 6,
All right.
and 2 level 5s.
Hmm.
Boom!
David,
Level 1, 2,
in
3, 4.
return,
Wait,
can
are
I
you
have
talking
back
4
my
levels?
belts ability?
Of any 4
yes,
spell
that's
slots of any level.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I don't need the stones and durns and stuff, but the belt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I get my Kinku Cloco deception charges back?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
Yokizos feels like blessed by his
Huge.
gods. Huge.
Yeah.
I feel like I just had like a deep tissue massage. Like I feel
Yes.
so good.
Yeah, we're
Rejuvenated.
like extra mega relaxed right now. We're like, let's go kill a fake god.
Yeah, does feel good.
And then I walk over to the portal with my holding the holy shield. And wait for the group.
I follow Yokizos. I got the sword just like on my shoulder.
David,
just,
where's
like,
the hero
chill.
music? What's going on?
Dude, I'm doing
Oh,
cartwheels
yeah.
over
I'm
there.
walking in slow motion too.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. Let me get y'all some hero music. Just
Yeah,
a second.
Definitely slow-mo.
Here y'all go.
It's like Monsters Inc. Then we trip and fall.
And Brosnar brings y'all to the portal and exchanges a glance with all of you and says, I know that you are not all dwarves, but today you'll fight not for our city, not for our kingdom, and not for our people, but for all of Malnova.
And then I brace my shield and hop into the hole.
Yeah, I make sure my sword is unsheathed and I got it ready and I jump in.
I salute first and then I do it.
Yeah, do a little bow. I'm very appreciative. And then as I jump in, I say, I hope that's not the Lynx clan attacking. As I jump in.
Yeah, kind of take both my hammers and I'll
Hell yeah!
have them both out, like, and then clash them both together, like with a hit,
Yeah.
and then jump in.
Cling!
You blow up the room.
And I believe that
Opens up a black hole.
no!
Killing the high priest's last health as I am the last one to leave.
Oh my gosh.
And the high priest takes your shoulder, Jaryu, and gives you a soft nod. The gods do not provide us strength. They provide us opportunities to be strong.
I give him a nod, and my last thoughts are of Sornin and Lopin as I jump in the hole.
Aww.
And as the last one in the chamber, the high priest looks up to the sky before entering in the portal and says, I hope you both were right about everything. And he jumps into the portal.
Yes, sir. Oh, that was perfect with the music too.
Yeah, I know.
David, do you have a link to my dark hammer as well?
I do not. That is brand new, but I will have one next session.
Oh dang, the two
Yeah,
hammer
man.
barbarian.
I want to talk to you about potentially doing a Kratos like situation where I like, chain those bitches together, and
Jesus
I want
Oh,
to see
yeah.
if we can do
Christ.
something.
That would be so
Hell yeah.
sick.
Hell yeah.
It's already got a name though.
It does.
Aslos. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
My bladder's
I'm
about to
That's
excited.
good.
explode.
Oh, dude, my